The police told me that I shouldn't have any contact with you or my mom.
I know they said that, but I need you to hear what I have to say. I need you to hear my side of the story, because I'm not going to be condemned, and I'm not going to be blamed for the kidnapping of my daughter.
So be honest with me, Brian. Did you do it? Is she with you? Did you do this out of spite or something?
No, I didn't do it. Would I steal my daughter from you? You really think that I'm that type of person? After all you and I have been through.
Am I really supposed to trust you after I feel like I don't know you anymore? Never thought you would abandon me. Didn't think that you'd have like a surprise manslaughter charge on your record. There were a lot of things I didn't know about you. So what am I to think? You know that I gave you my whole heart.
I get that. I've made mistakes. But there are things you don't know.
And what don't I know, Brian? What else is there?
Look, I left you and Charlotte because, yeah, our relationship was taking a toxic turn. And I felt like I was hurting you. I felt like I was just adding to the stress of your life. That was my problem. I was a baby about that. But on the other side of the coin, your mother wants to accuse me of things when she was the one that was doing those things.
Excuse me? I'm not following you. Be more specific.
Your mother was the one who was flirting with me. She being inappropriate with me behind your back. And I didn't tell you because I didn't want to ruin your relationship with your mother. I thought it would blow over. And then it just kept getting worse, and she kept treating me like trash and blackmailing me for rejecting her. And then she did that background check on me. The one private thing I had left in my life.
You're saying that my mom was inappropriate with you, that she came onto you. I don't really see that. I don't know, Brian.
Miranda, you really think that I would flirt with your mom? Come on now.
Are you saying this because she was dating a younger man? Are you just using... This is very difficult for me. This is a he said, she said scenario, and I don't know. I don't need this right now.
It hurts that you take her word over mine. When you know that I did nothing wrong for her to treat me the way that she did. She was treating me the way that she did because I rejected her. And simply because she doesn't want to see you happy.
Yeah, well, a lot of things that you did hurt me, whether they were intentional or not. And what I'm focused on right now is what happened to my daughter. That's what I care about. I don't care about who was inappropriate with who at this point.
Alright, well, you have to believe me when I say this. I was home that night. Your mom showed up at my door with Charlotte. She said that she apologized for accusing me to you. And to make up for it, she was bringing me my daughter. I took Charlotte from her hands because something was crazy about that. And my daughter should not be in a crazy person's hands. I took my daughter from her hands and I placed her in the bassinet that I still have for her in my house. And then when I walked to the door, your mom changed her tune and said she had nothing left to say. And she left. She walked down the block into the abyss. And when I went inside the house, Charlotte was gone. And the back door was open. And then I called the police. That is what happened that night.
So she drove 6 hours to kidnap my daughter and then drop her off at you. And then she just goes missing after that. Do you understand where there's a lot of unanswered questions there? That it's just hard for me to believe that as...
I know it sounds crazy, but how do you think I feel? How do you think I feel that I got set up?
It's just hard for me to believe that my mom would set you up. And with who's helping her do this? Who took her after my mom dropped her off? I don't know, Brian. I don't want to think that you had something to do with this, but it's my daughter and that's all I care about. And I don't care who. I will accuse anyone if I could just figure out who did this.
I guess I shouldn't expect you to believe everything I say. But it's the truth. And I told you my side of the story. And you know what your mom just put you through. You know how much your mom changed. I don't know what else to say to convince you. But it wasn't me. I was going to keep Charlotte overnight, bring her home to you. I even told your mom, this isn't how we do it. You don't just bring someone's child.
I don't think we should be talking right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. We don't have to talk anymore. I'm assuming Joey has gotten in your ear. He's blaming me, right? Saying that it's all me.
No. Actually, he told me he wasn't pointing fingers and he was letting the police do their job. He hasn't accused you once. He hasn't accused anyone.
And where was he that night?
He was at work, doing overtime all night.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I am sure. He doesn't know this, but I spoke to most of his coworkers, who all vouched that he was there. They sent me the footage. Eight full hours that he was there. I watched every minute of it. So don't give me that.
Alright. Sorry. Can't blame me for...
Alright, look, I have to go. My daughter's missing right now.
My daughter is missing too, Miranda. Don't forget that.
Goodbye, Brian.
I love you.